Welcome to the University of North Texas, home of the Mean Green. A lot is changing for the 36,000 students enrolled at UNT, and it's all because of the green light to greatness.
Changing the tagline from discovering new ideas to a green light to greatness. It's just like it's transitioned into a futuristic goal.
It all began in February of 2012 when UNT unveiled its 5-year strategic plan to make North Texas one of the best education and public research universities in the nation.
They're really looking at what it takes to become a Tier 1 university and pretty much going line by line saying we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this until we finally reach it.
Other Tier 1 schools in our state include the University of Texas and Texas A&M. In many ways, we have a long way to go in order to reach their level of recognition.
There was actually a girl in one of my classes who wore an A&M shirt. I was like, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, where's your UNT shirt? Well, I'm actually going to bring her a shirt from the SJ office. Like, it's that serious.
I honestly think we're going to take over UT, Texas A&M, Texas Tech within the next 10 years just because it's such a growing thing.
But getting national recognition, it doesn't happen overnight. So it's going to take, it's a process, and it's a long process.
This is why we're here, and we're all working so that our reputation becomes bigger, becomes more well-known, and then in turn, we're the ones that are next in line.
So what is UNT doing to give us the best undergraduate experience possible? There are 4 bold goals behind this green light to greatness, and it all starts with our undergraduate students.
You don't get the best undergraduate experience without being the best undergraduate that you can possibly be. And I really do think that those 4 bold goals are going to be achieved just because of our student body.
UNT already provides some of the finest education available. Our School of Music is nationally recognized, bringing on musicians from around the globe.
So I think having these nationally recognized departments here at UNT helps with being provided the best undergrad experience because you're getting the best teaching.
But our education cannot be measured by a list of majors and their awards alone.
What are the kids saying 10 years from now about their professors? How are they doing on the outside world?
Our entire goal at a university or any university is to create viable, successful citizens outside that senior year and outside of walking across the stage for the diplomas.
I want successful people. I want people coming out of college who know how to think, not how to memorize.
UNT strongly supports student development and organizations outside the classroom. This is a big part in the growth of Mean Green Pride here on campus.
These other universities, there's so many students on campus that you may eventually start to feel like a statistic or feel like just a digit going to class. I've never felt that way at UNT. UNT, you've always been your own person. The people you meet every single day, it helps that whole college experience.
And UNT is a great university because of these student leaders that came out of SGA or like any other organization that has a leadership program.
You can physically see the growth of pride this semester at UNT, especially during home games at Apogee Stadium.
We have awesome spirit now. Our football team's doing really well. I think all those aspects are really making a push at becoming one of the best universities in Texas.
The rapid growth around campus has not been without controversy, however. Funding for these new projects has led to financial strain for several other UNT resources. There has been controversy over proposed plans to cut funding for Willis Library. UNT libraries are being asked to absorb $1.7 million in costs. This news has sparked protest and anger among some UNT students.
Take some of that money that we've been using to build these new buildings and maybe put it into hiring some better faculty and then, providing some better resources for us.
There is now a petition to save the libraries on change.org. UNT Provost Warren Berggren sent out an email saying that UNT would further look into the issue.
Yes, we want more research, but we also want better teaching, and we're not willing to give one up for the other. And so I think that in itself is going to make it the hard process to get to Tier 1.
As with any up-and-coming university, North Texas may go through some growing pains, but most students are happy to see the change.
There's a different fever around UNT because we all know that this is a sacrifice that we're making in order to get something that could be really, really special in the future.
Next semester, the torch behind the green light to greatness will be passed to a new UNT president, who says he's excited to be here.
I'm as excited as I can possibly be. I've always viewed Texas as home. I feel like I'm home and I'm in a great institution.
It's just that different mentality coming into UNT that this is now a school. This is a school of first choice.
I feel like by the end of the 4 bold goals timeline, just like they said it, we're going to have one of the best universities in the state, and all those goals will definitely be accomplished.
I'm really excited to see the future of UNT and see exactly how it all pans out.
Tier 1 status may not happen today or tomorrow, but UNT Eagles are flying to new heights. I'm Taylor Lindholm for NTTV News.